everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and if you're listening in the podcast, thank you so much for being here. It's July 9, 2023. I'm here to do an update on the Jamie Foxx health update, I guess you can say. Well, as we all know, Jamie Foxx has gone through some health issues in the last couple months, and there has been a lot of speculations about that. So I figure it should be just, if there's no update coming out from him personally, might as well just, tell you what it's been trending for the past few hours on Twitter right now, in case you haven't noticed. But Jamie Foxx has been spotted today is Sunday on a boat in Chicago, and he looks pretty healthy. Thank God for that. He looks pretty healthy, and he's waving to fans, I guess. He was out in public, and this is the first time that they were able to, like, we are able to see him. There are photos out there owned by TMC, and you can see Jamie Foxx. He looks pretty much like himself, pretty healthy, thanks be to God, right? So here's the thing when it comes to that, right? I respect people's privacy. I am a very private person, of course. I'm not trying to compare myself to Jamie Foxx, but all these celebrities, right? When they win an award, when they are in public, they always say, we owe it to the fans. We want to give thanks to the fans and all of that. Here's the thing that I have with that. The first thing is this: I am thankful that he came out of that, and that he looks very healthy, and that he's able to go into a boat and enjoy his time. And yes, celebrities, they do deserve privacy. They also need to understand that, because the work that they do, they're in a public eye, right? So when he first began, when the whole thing happened back in April, we all know he was shooting a movie with Cameron Diaz, and he actually worked that out with Cameron Diaz because she had retired from filming, right? So here he is trying to, but finally convincing her to do a movie together after she retired from all of that. She agrees, and then he gets sick, and there's a lot of speculation about him. There were rumors. I think I came on my YouTube channel and made a lot of videos about his update, which was it was changing a lot, right? The first thing, as I remember, because it's happening in April, was that he has days to live, right? And then the daughter came out, right? His daughter came out on Instagram, and she was saying, I don't know what's everybody talking about. My dad was playing ball the other day. He's fine, right? And then you have friends of Jamie Foxx, people in the industry, coming out also and saying things that, that he was he's recovering, he's in rehabilitation, learning how to speak or something and walk again. And we were like, as the public, we were like, what is going on? This is not making sense. The daughter says one thing, and then other people say another thing. Why doesn't Jamie Foxx himself comes out and clear the record, right? And say, hey, like, how easy it is to put a video on Instagram, and people are gonna say, yeah, but they're celebrities and that. Yeah, but when they want you to come out and watch their movies or go to their events, they take no time whatsoever to go on Instagram or any social media and say, this movie's out today, go buy this album, go do the other, or we're gonna be presenting at this place, right? But when you're, as the public, I'm not a fan of him, nothing like that, but I'm saying his case is quite interesting, because being in a public eye like himself, right? The fact that they have been playing around with his medical status, and I understand nobody wants to walk around and say their medical condition to anybody, right? That was only allowed back in March of 2020, like, since the whole thing when you were being asked where you had the thing in your arm or not, right? When it came out, I guess you can say in 2021. But anyways, moving forward, I think with him, the crazy thing about it is that after the reports came out and he had days to live, and then the daughter's like, I don't know what everybody's talking about, then why him, as a public person, as a celebrity, or somebody in his management team, comes out and say, hey, he's This is an official statement, right? That's what they do when they want to clear the rumors and speculations. It's an official statement. He's doing great, this and the other. Now, TMC is gonna come out and say, oh, which I saw the photos, looks pretty much like Jamie Foxx, right? They're gonna get the exclusive because they were able to actually call him in a bowl, like I said, in Chicago earlier today. And that's great and all of that. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of interviews being done on him. But I'm like, it takes such a less amount of time from him himself to come out, hey, thank you for your prayers. And I know he posted something on Instagram about that, but because the rumors that came out when he was sick, right, you can it's kind of hard to believe, right? What is It's hard to believe what they put out there in the media, right? So he put a text, I guess you can say, uh, on Instagram, thank you for your prayers or something, but like a quick short video of himself speaking would have been a lot better, right? Let me read to you this quick article before I finish, right? It says here, Jamie Foxx was spotted waving to fans from his boat in his first appearance since his hospitalization. I almost mispronounced that, but it says here, Jamie Foxx has been photographed in public since enduring a sudden medical complication that led to his April medical hospitalization. On Sunday, TMC shared footage of Foxx in a boat in Chicago River where he was out in public. Foxx appeared to be healthy, throwing a peace sign to the cameraman. He was on board with several other guests, right? And Foxx was admitted to an Atlanta hospital back in April, facing a medical complication, quote unquote. His daughter, Corinne Foxx, confirmed the situation at the time. Luckily, due to the quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is, and we appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time. And they always do. All these celebrities, they're always asking for privacy, right? And we can understand, but even like people like here on YouTube, very famous YouTubers, right? Um, when they go through something like this, they say, thank you for, coming out and praying or something. But here's the thing, he's already out in public. If he's already gonna be out in public, take 3 seconds and do a quick video on your official social medias and say, guys, thank you so much for everything. I'm back. Thank you for your prayers. I overcame this thing, and you're gonna get more details soon. Whatever, right? What is that? 20 seconds, and that would have been a lot more better, I think. Than, it's almost like you think about it. I'm like, man, he's been sick since April. There's really no update. They're using a double person to finish the movie that he was shooting. I think that's what they eventually ended up doing. So much speculation, so many conspiracy theater theory. I can't pronounce that word today, but it's like, are you serious? Like, come out, you as the celebrity, come out and clear the rumors, right? You can do it in 20 seconds, man. It's that easy, right? Because social media it goes everywhere, right? But he decided to go out with friends and have TMC, just catch him, and now they have the big exclusive, right? It says here that I remember she came out, the daughter said, he's playing pickleball. That was in late May, so around Memorial Day, right? And then it's been a month basically after Memorial Day, and now he was caught out in a boat. And like I said, the photos, they look like it looks like he's very, it is him, number one, right? Because there was a lot of speculation. And it also looks like he looks pretty healthy. I'm trying to see if I can grab it for you guys who are watching on YouTube right now, in case you haven't seen it yet. And like I said, this is owned by TMC. I'm sure it's like they could clear the record straight, but they refuse to do so. I'm sure a lot of deals are gonna come out, like These are people who that's how they make their living, right? So here's one of them photo. There he is holding the peace sign, you know. I know it's a little blurry, but if you actually go out here on Google or something, you could be able to see, or go to tmc.com and you'll be able to see the whole thing. But this is quite interesting, you know. Turn of events. I am thankful. You know, I had prayed for events that not necessarily affect me this past couple weeks, especially the submarine, right? And I'm thankful that, you know, here's the thing. God just reminded me about this Jamie Foxx. I actually prayed when the whole thing came out about Jamie Foxx. I'm being 100% transparent right here. I actually said, you know, he's not gonna make it. That's what I thought. And God actually spoke to me now that he's bringing that to my memory now. And I was like, oh my goodness, I was shaking everywhere. I'm like, they're going to announce that he passed. They're going to announce that he passed. And I'm searching, and then God put it in my heart. He said, why don't you pray that he make it? And I actually prayed because I felt, you know, like I said, God put that in my heart, in me, to pray that he will make it, that Jamie Foxx will make it. And I remember praying for him, for that he will be okay. And then I stopped searching information about him. Then we heard about the daughter coming out and saying it. And because of the back and forth, you know, the daughter says one thing, his friends and family say another thing. I got frustrated. I might forget it. Like, I don't even know anymore what to believe. What are they hiding about him or something? And God just brought it to my remembrance. I actually prayed for Jamie Foxx to make it through what he was dealing with, and I'm thankful that this is a great outcome for him. Like I said, you know, we see celebrities, now that you follow them, you know who they are, you know. Like, I'm not trying to say, okay, I know everything that he does. I don't, but I know who he is, right? And he's a very famous person. So you know, if God put in your heart to pray for somebody, you pray for somebody. And for me, my channel, like my YouTube channel, I do a lot of breaking news, right? So I remember God just reminded me of that. I remember saying, he's not gonna make it. Let me keep searching until they actually posted officially that he passed. It's so crazy. And then God convicted me and said, why don't you pray that he will make it through, right? And that's what I did in that moment. And like I said, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm not, because there were so much back and forth days after that. So I'm like, I don't know what they're hiding this story so much, but knowing that this is the outcome and that he's doing good and that he's able to enjoy both, right? And, you know, kind of get a second chance of life because of what he went through already. I'm so thankful for him. And I pray that this situation just had drawn him closer and closer with God. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to this and coming back to my YouTube channel and subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good day, everybody. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. I'm here to invite you to my podcast, Julissadesigns, and it can be found on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. You can join me every day as I make episodes of the latest news, real life stories, and I also share my favorite Bible verse. Hope to see you then. God bless. Everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to know more about me, you can always visit www.julissadesigns.com. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.